Viva, 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 nous Jefferson Koijee, viva. Viva, 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 Jefferson, viva. Our party, my CDC. Our party, my CDC. Our party, my CDC. Our party, my CDC. Oh, my Congress. Our president, George Manuel, we are. 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 Our chairman, Mama Gay Molu. Our chairman, Mama Gay Molu. Our chairman, Mama Gay Molu.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It is important to note it's a place of the spirited gathering. I understand currently is a wave of mixed feelings, pondering, just opposing, waiting to understand what is happening. The country is in a panic mood. We understand clearly. Thank you. Our winners here, an El Clasico of battle cries. I see that after Jacob Zuma have returned from vacation, he wants to take his pay. And yet Alpha is saying, no, men are here, where you coming from? All of the same, we also here, Jacob. But anyway, it's a party affair. It's entertaining. That's what the party is about. He said, we can't send for you, but we got a space for you. Fiaun, space for clear-hearted people. Not for men whose consciences are on vacation.
Fire, 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 SG fire! Fire! Fire, 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 SG fire! Fire!
I want to say thank you so kindly. I want to say thank you so kindly to our distinguished partisans, men and women of the People's Party. We also want to say thank you to the biggest partisan in our midst, revolutionary comrade in arm, a philosopher king, a man who understands the dialectics of revolutionary engagement. He's been referred to as the Tory of the People's Party.
What's up, the Tory? What's up, the Tory? Tout ça, the Tory.
He's been flanked on the left with the Secretary General of the National Patriotic Party, Andrew Peters, the proud son of Riverside County. Matter of fact, that is where the mother of the political leader and president, His Excellency George Manawia, is believed to be breathed. He comes with something very clear. We want to say, in the presence of our chairperson, we reserve all necessary comments. The Secretary General told us all secretarial affairs. But at this time, it's critical, so the chairman have to come in clear support. So we diminish and maximize. Thank you. So thank you, friends. I want to quickly recognize the persons, and we send an open challenge to them. We want to recognize the persons of the men who preside over the larger constituents of the People's Party. Cadred Augustine Into Johnson. New chairperson,
Karibu kabibi mabana. Karibu kabibi mabana. Karibu temenito mabana. Makaprena mshibandi kaprimo. Makaprena mshibandi kaprimo.
Don't let the unkind, the undisputed, the unbeatable, the ever prolific spirit of the most powerful young man of the Republic of Nigeria knowledge.
Let us proceed. Let us give justice to this occasion. We have visitors here, very good visitors. Even though some of them, we don't blame you for your being here, because those who own your entity got issues with God, not with us. And that's why they conduct themselves the way they conduct themselves. But very soon we'll unmask those characters. I want to plead with you so kindly. I want to plead with you, let us seize the battle cry. Let us now exegetically ensure that we deal with the core issues. But make me, please, let us proceed. At this point in time, we want to send our revolutionary salutation to all of our fallen martyrs, beginning with the place in which this horde will be named after. A young man going to his action, and he will be wondering, it has no matter. God, it's not a movement, it's an arrangement. There's a difference between a movement and an arrangement. Sometimes you get arranged because of people who have privilege of being in party or in government. And they arrange you so you can be fronting for them. Come. And all of those, they are all formal opposition, they are all formal government employees. So you need to look at the messenger before you follow the message. You gotta look at him clearly. It's Satan was here recruiting you to will interpret the message, but the messenger must be unmasked. Want to say to you today, thank you so kindly. And let me quickly not hesitate to quickly extend my reverent salutation to all of the sons and daughters of the populous people movement, the Martyr Coalition for Democratic Change, who will be working out from the various universities of Liberia. I want to say salute to each and every one of you today. On behalf of the party modus operandi being supervised by the youth chairperson, there got to be activities for you. You can rest assured on this show here, we will celebrate you. Far too long we have been stereotyped, we have been attacked. But one of those difficult circumstances, you managed to troop your way to the very university campus. And today some of you are walking out, not just walking out, but with distinction and clarity. We are very proud of you. I've come to say to you, His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, I've asked him to say to you a big congratulations to each and every one of you. Very proud of you. We also want to seize this time as a party to congratulate His Excellency Tinubu for his election. Welcome, Ray. The fact that you're an incumbent and you have won elections, we share something in common. I want to say to you clearly. We also want to say to the United States of America, thank you for sending a 40-man delegation. So it is a conspicuous approval that the process conducted in Nigeria was something appreciable. We stand in unison in appreciating the peoples of Nigeria. October 10, we are here. Don't tell us. Few days ago, you were parading. I said something was hovering. But the people have spoken. Nowhere on earth anything is louder than the voice of the people. And that's what the voice of the people, for we religious people believe, the voice of the people, not just some kind of people, but the populous people with genuine argument can be a representative of God. That's why we are here. So we want to say the voice of the people is the voice of God. Thank you. Today, we are here to present to you 3 distinguished Liberians. Now you're beginning to understand. We are gradually gravitating to the real issues. And that's the beauty of the party. We are soldiers. Like you will say, soldiers in the Lord's army. But we are soldiers in the people's army. And that's why one time we believe when we said we preside over the biggest army of the country. We were somewhere here at the police station, and people who were presiding over evil were panicking because we say your wealth cannot protect you, not neither your authority can protect you. And that was very clear. They would say, yeah, you're in government. There's a different man in government. Don't waste your time. And that's why we say we come in here and say, Lord, every day having press conferences. Of course. Want to do press conferences, you know that one. Go and be talking. And then with Bobo here. But respond to you adequately. We got no issue with you, go ahead and talk. And when I follow me and now, so you thought I'll be the Mika again. I want to be the first or second time. I'm going to be there. They will do the mayor issue there. Yeah, we deal with the issue head on. And you come here in caricature form, you'll be busy out. When you're lucky the chairperson is here, he will do the finalization of what's going to happen here. I want to say thank you to the Liberian people. We remain humble, we remain grateful. It is because of your commitment That's why we stand before you here and speak with our stupor. We will never mince our words. They try to misrepresent and they try to elevate their standing and personality. But we are confident in your wisdom and brilliance. You are smarter than the political chicanery. Want to say to you, Claire, you have to be smart of few things. This country, I see somebody trying to sound to me, oh, you want to tell me that spoon here? Don't worry, I'm aware. And I think it's a very simple and very strategic. The country is slipping. Be friends. As a Jackson and us may have different political ideology, but we may agree on simple issues. Because a criminal remains a criminal. It doesn't matter who is called like a Koijee, but for the sake of your wife and some of the kids who bear your name, and you go publicly and you think nothing happened. You said nothing happening, and every day you consciously sit on a platform and you think you're making impact. We must as well invite themselves. So people getting a platform and celebrating. But when a man is living without a conscience, some people consciences go for vacation, but some people are dead. The guy is sick. The guy is extremely sick. Two issues. For he should hear. For this guy to every day leave his home and look the face in his wife and look at this beautiful lady. And he didn't care about her family, people who know also. And he walked every made that crime. You were engaged in forgery. And your forgery, and all sudden you say you go steal chicken soup. And then say you go jam pea packet, you engage in a process that constituted and commissioned the death of American citizens. If you get a person a wrong certificate, that person will go and perform a services that you have no understanding about, and the consequences will lead to death. And you say, oh, it may kill nobody. I'm not responsible for the parental understanding of your thought process. You must be able to analyze the consequences of said actions. Or you want to go and shoot people here first? If that was the case, certain leaders will not be out of this country. You think Charles that was shooting people here on the street? Greater responsibility has been shut up. We try to do a statistical analysis of all the people where they were working. Now I can tell you, we have hired a firm to ensure where all those certificates where they were working. And those are the people who were. It is an advocacy we want to jump into. We want to know these people. They begin to, yes, as we speak to you, we're trying to look through that, and so they can investigate. We want to empathize with those families. Some of those people, apparently the American haven't learned that, but we will do it statistically and we'll furnish them with the information. We are going to do that. Was that like America? Anything is possible. We will reach out to those people everywhere. People who will issue those fake certificates and where the work will follow through. And we know when you were working there, whether you mistreat another person, and that mistreatment led to a summary death of such an American citizen. We want to know what happened. And well, I have no issue with the man. I just want to make sure the records are out there so he can be able to be confronted with some of his actions. That's what we will do. So, to say because you get some value and existed. And when a few men, the other situation we have issue with is some of those people that we used to have so much respect for. You share platform that are hypocritical this country is descending. Only because you believe you hate Koijee so much, you hate President we have so much, it doesn't matter what platform you sit on. You sit on a platform with Stanton Witherspoon, and that's the reason why people like us refuse to see the man in kind. And you were passing and saying they said the dirty, claim Morovia. You take your microphone to strange characters, not people like us. They're not us. You can do anything you want to do. Our reputation is very clear. And that's why men are struggling. They will crumble under the weight of the credibility that we possess. You got nothing to do that. Is that how many times? Yeah. Because we stand vindicated in the eyes and heart and soul of our people. It is them who know us. Now you, who has no history, you have people say you have a dark cloud over your word, and you sit there, you masquerading, and you trying to blatantly showcase that you're helping someone. So every murderer and robbers in the community, all they need to do go and rob and come in the community and share toffee. Yeah, by sharing toffee, we should clap there and say, you good man. I helped the man. I stole, but I pay your way. I say you 1,005. I use some of the stolen money. Come on, man. What are we headed? But you see, if you would take the microphone to Stanton West, she would cry. If you take a microphone to your daughter about to graduate, to go to your daughter's graduation, you have to seek court permit. Court permit. And you say, I got no bang on my foot. I challenge you again here. I challenge you. Don't put in your phone. Show your passport. Don't go say photocopy. Show your passport tonight. I resign as a mayor. Show your passport tonight. Show your passport tonight. I invited you to Washington, D.C. for breakfast. You didn't show up. Yeah. I understood exactly. He didn't show up. No, I will come to the party and do the people's work. That's why I love to do most. I want to stay here. I want to work alongside with the philosopher king of our party. The one who I enjoy standing beside and giving all the support to working in the general interest of the people's church. We give this to you again. It's an open challenge. Show your passport and interview your wife if she don't have issues with her. We call her, she's a Christian before God. The caricature aspect is you can be mindful of people who call some of you very good with the power. People, I see Fogo here. You know, Fogo is very good in working. He fasts a lot. You will call it the scripture. Is it Lord? People who say Lord, what happened with that? They can't enter the kingdom. You can be. Everyone that say Lord, enter the kingdom. So you can be very mindful. Sometimes criminal incarnate. You sit down and you think we should get verse and say, someone I may say, oh, the man dealing with comings and you're not happy. No, I cannot be happy. I'm a different person. I first of all see the messenger and before I just follow the message. He said, no, you can't. But my man, forget about politics. We can do all our politics that we manage here. We will never come here. We're not desperate. We can't go and say and call you a murderer because we want state power. We didn't do that here. We challenged them. We didn't do that. We confronted these people with the issues. And that's why we're inviting them. Our people are smarter than what you're doing. And it's not that when you encourage our people suffering. That is not message to say the people suffering. What is a message? It's to tell us your solution. And don't say I will do it. Your solution. When we take at our issues that we provided, and we will judge on the basis of those issues and on the basis of those records. Tell us what have you done. It's not about saying these people have failed. And unfortunately for us, we want to say thank you to Your Excellency. All of them who are raising their hand have the privilege to serve the people. And the people know them fully well. And that's why the people will judge them on the basis of their record. And this man have come here. And the reason people say you're taking some time on the man, yes, I will take some time. And we are calling on cleric. We'll take some time and say, we are good people, wherever the platform may be. There was some platform here who did so much, but the Liberian people are smarter. We engage them and work it through. We want to say to some of those Liberians, your only objective is to have a space where you make a mistake. It's not the platform, it's the individual.